Welcome back to today's Explainer. We are breaking down the foremost crucial developments shaping our nation right now. If you're looking for straight facts and clear context without the fluff, well, you're in exactly the right place.
Here is our agenda for today. 1. Defense, honoring Kargil Vijay Divas. 2. Public health, National Family Health Survey findings. 3. International relations, the 21st East Asia Summit. And 4. Internal security, digitizing crime tracking in India.
Section 1. Defense, honoring Kargil Vijay Divas.
To kick things off, let's test your memory a bit. Can you recall the exact date Kargil Vijay Divas is observed every single year? It's a day absolutely etched into our national consciousness, so let's make sure we have our timelines right.
If you said July 26th, you hit the nail on the head. This is a highly solemn date, specifically set aside to honor the unparalleled bravery and the ultimate sacrifices made by our soldiers back during the 1999 Kargil War. Now, what makes the Kargil response so remarkable and honestly so fascinating from a strategic standpoint is the massive multi-force coordination it required. In May 1999, intruders managed to occupy critical heights overlooking the Srinagar-Leh highway. It was a serious threat. In response, the Indian Army launched Operation Vijay to recapture those strategic peaks along the line of control. But they didn't do it alone. The Indian Air Force stepped up with vital mission support through Operation Safed Sagar, and at the exact same time, the Indian Navy locked down the waters with enhanced operational deployment. It was just a complete, seamless synergy of our armed forces in a major crisis.
Section 2. Public Health, National Family Health Survey findings. Okay, moving over to public health, let's look at a really critical demographic metric drawn from the latest NFHS 6 data, which was just recently shared in the Lok Sabha. Do you happen to know India's current total fertility rate?
It is holding steady at exactly 2.0. This is actually a massive milestone for us. It essentially means India has reached replacement-level fertility. Basically, couples are having just enough children to replace themselves. This signals a huge shift toward long-term population stability, and it is going to deeply impact how national resources are distributed in the coming decades.
And right alongside that population stability, we are seeing some leaps in infant and maternal care that are just, wow. Institutional hospital deliveries have crossed a phenomenal 90.6%. At the same time, full childhood immunization has hit 87.1%. This jump is largely being driven by much better coverage for the second dose of the measles vaccine, as well as the rotavirus vaccine.
But you know, modernizing healthcare isn't just about direct medical care anymore. It's heavily about digital access. Through the Ayushman Bharat digital mission, nearly 95 crore ABH IDs, which are basically digital health account numbers, have been generated. To put that into perspective, almost 1 billion citizens now have centralized digital health records. It is literally transforming how medical histories are tracked, accessed, and utilized across the entire country.
Section 3. International Relations, the 21st East Asia Summit.
Shifting gears to the global stage, our External Affairs Minister recently participated in the 21st East Asia Summit. Let's see how closely you follow international news. Do you know which city hosted this pivotal gathering?
The summit took place in Manila, Philippines, and while they were there, India made a very firm stand on a critical issue: the absolute necessity of safe, secure, and completely unimpeded global maritime channels. Think about it. With so much of global trade relying entirely on these sea routes, keeping them secure is totally non-negotiable. It's what keeps everyday consumer prices stable and ensures regional economic stability for all of us.
To really understand why this summit holds so much weight, we need to trace its evolution back a bit. It was established in 2005, with the very first gathering taking place in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. From the mid-2000s onwards, it has steadily grown into the Indo-Pacific's absolute premier, leader-led forum for deep strategic, political, and economic dialogue. Which brings us right up to the present day in 2026, with this 21st summit wrapping up in Manila.
Section 4. Internal security, digitizing crime tracking in India.
When it comes to domestic law enforcement, there is a massive digital shift underway through a system known as CCTNS, the Crime and Criminal Tracking Network and Systems. Do you know which specific government ministry actually conceptualized this framework?
It was the Ministry of Home Affairs. They originated this incredibly ambitious project way back in 2009, setting in motion a long-term vision to completely digitize and modernize policing nationwide.
What makes CCTNS such a game changer is that it isn't just some static filing cabinet sitting on a server. It's an active, fully integrated network. It actually allows police stations to share crime data in real time across state borders, run pan-India criminal searches instantly, and even offer rapid digital services directly to citizens. It broadly supports the computerization of everyday police processes. Honestly, it's becoming the new digital backbone of Indian law enforcement.
So how is this rollout actually going? Well, we can look at the National Crime Records Bureau's Performance Index for a tangible scorecard. Chhattisgarh, for example, just recently scored a 64.97 out of 100. This metric gives authorities a clear, transparent way to ensure states are actively adopting and utilizing this vital tracking network as they continue to tweak and refine their local systems.
To wrap up today's explainer, I want to leave you with a thought to ponder. As India simultaneously modernizes its military defense, heavily upgrades its healthcare infrastructure, asserts its maritime diplomacy, and completely expands its digital policing networks, which of these 4 pillars do you think will most define the nation's stability over the next decade? It's probably going to be a really complex blend of the whole shebang, but it's a fascinating question to consider. Thank you so much for joining me for this briefing. Stay curious, and I'll catch you in the next explainer.